Welcome, you guys. Happy Sunday. I am Sarah, the Traveling Button, and this is my partner in life and crime and business, Mr.
Yes.
David Coleman, Junk Drunk Mantiques. How are you guys?
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you all for being here. It is Sunday, January 11th, and it feels like winter now. We got snow, we got
Yeah.
10 inches, and it was great. And it's actually like mid melted off. It's pretty much gone in places.
In places. Yeah, the roads are finally kind of safe to drive on, but let's talk about what's most important. This is your birthday week. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sarah's birthday is coming up very soon.
Yes, I'm going to be turning, let's see, 24 and a half times 2.
On Saturday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Birthday
Ooh,
week.
so fun. So fun. Yes. Let's not rush my last week of being 48, shall we? We're going to just drag that out.
Okay. I'm fine with that. We'll just have every day will be a little reminder that it's almost here.
Yeah. Yes, spotty. Yes, I will be 49 on Saturday. Big excitement. Woo.
Not excited.
And we were laughing too because January birthdays, and those of you that are Capricorns know it's just a weird time of year. Nobody cares. I don't care. It's just, yeah, it's January. It's the doldrums of January. And yeah, I'm a snow baby, and that's why I live in Colorado. So welcome, you guys. Welcome in. It is great to see all of you tonight. Thank you, thank you. Happy Sunday to all of you. Oh my goodness, what another crazy week it's been. You know, every week I'm always like, I don't know how we're gonna pull this Sunday together. And then here we go. It's here, we made it, and we pulled it together.
We did. And it's stressful every week so far of the new year. Gosh.
Yeah. I'm definitely, you know what it is too, though? I'm ready to get ahead. And we haven't had estate sales now to go to for like a month. And I miss them. I miss you, estate sales.
Yeah.
And you. So, and the ones here have been either non-existent or straight up pitiful. Denver's not been that great either. I talked to my friend that lives up there, and she said the thrift stores are terrible. And I said they're really sparse here too. Big time pitiful. It's time to hit other outlets. So we have. So welcome. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we don't need to rush it. It's Saturday. I'm going to be 12. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have Ninja Turtles. No.
That sounds fun.
Welcome in, you guys. I hope everybody's having a good week, hanging in there. And this shows inventory is going to, I don't know what you're talking about, Wildflower. What? I will say it's been another good week for kitsch. Got some fun kitsch, got some jadeite, got some toys, got some cool stuff. David's got some epic stuff. I have mid-century art I'm very excited about. Have you guys been out and about picking yet this year? Have you hit your fleas? Have you hit your thrift stores? If so, tell me what they're like, because I will tell you. So we got a new Goodwill out, David, east of here, I guess. Yeah. And it's so high. Like there's literally nothing. If you do find something in there that's like worth a hoot, it's $25 or more. Always.
Yeah, so, get it for half the price. Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff that I'm like, I would only sell that for 18. Like what? So yeah, Goodwill prices are just really lousy lately here. But then there's a couple of them here that are not too bad. That's the new one. And of course, I think the new ones, they always kind of price up anyway, because they're just hoping to get people in the door to buy stuff because it's new. Yeah. So there is a new church thrift here that we are excited about that's coming. So keep your fingers crossed. We're getting a new thrift store, and hopefully it's one we can throw into the regular rotation. But unfortunately, most of the church thrift stores here are really high. They're like antique store pricing. So there's really no thrifting to be done. It's just do you want to go to the antique store that calls it a thrift store? Yeah.
Right.
So
Exactly.
hello, welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Let's see, 40 people already in the house. If you guys would
Yeah.
hit those thumbs up. We're trying to get to 100 on every broadcast. And the reason why is it helps us in the algorithm, those thumbs up, the engagement during the broadcast. Even if you throw down some emojis, it really helps. Every little bit helps. So thank you in advance for those of you that have done that. And if you're new, please subscribe. We're here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. and every Sunday night at 8 p.m. And that is Eastern. So hello. I see Lisa in the house with the wrench. Thank you for being our rockin' bit ender tonight. And Lisa is welcoming you all to the sale and making sure that everybody is in all messages and live chat. There is no just in case in this sale. So if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. We just bid in whole dollar increments and it keeps it nice and simple. All sales are final. Everything is sold and as is condition. Greatly appreciated. All of you that are still shopping small and supporting small business during a weird year. Thank you so much for that. If you're new, good reminder, Lisa, thank you for entering all of this. If you are new, please send your name here on YouTube. So if you're Big Dog 46, we need you to send Big Dog 46 and your real name, plus your shipping address so we can get you your cool stuff. We invoice through PayPal, and we need an email address to send an invoice to. And you're going to send that email to ttbsarahc@gmail.com. Guest checkout is available. So if you don't have PayPal, don't stress. Any major credit card you can check out with. I just get paid through PayPal. So hopefully that makes sense. Yes, we have a merch link. We have our eBay shop, which, by the way, I did just add some 99-cent Valentines this week and some other cute Valentine's stuff, some stuff you've seen, some stuff you haven't. So check out the eBay shop, new stuff there. And thank you, Lisa, for dropping those links. Also, in the description of the video, you will find the link tree. You'll find David's socials there. You'll find my socials and all of that good stuff if you're interested. So check out the link tree link in the description for everything that is the traveling button. There's our little Mr. Skipper.
He's doing better this week.
So something happened to his paw last week. It was kind of where his dew claw is on, he has no paw on one hand and a deformed paw on the other. So he only walks on the deformed paw. Well, the deformed paw has had like some kind of injury, probably from just him jumping. He does a lot of jumping. He's a Chihuahua. So, but his little hand has healed up and he's actually doing quite a bit better and able to put weight on it. We carried him around for about a week. So he is doing better. Thank you for being here. And that's a great reminder, Lisa. Get those thumbs up on your way in. Hi, V. How's it going? Great to see you. Thank you for your viewership. Hello, Holly Parker with a wrench. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Holly's backing up Lisa tonight. If you see anybody in the chat with a wrench, that means they can help you answer a question, get you a link, whatever you need. So thank you, Mod Squad. Family, it takes a village to run these sales. Yeah. Hi, Red Spotty. Hello, love. Good to see Amy in the house. Great to see you. Perry Hughes, welcome. Evening to you. Hello, friends. There's Brad. Hello. Brad. What's going on, you guys? Yes, Amy. Hello. And Wildflower is here with Alex somewhere lurking there behind. Favorite birthday girl and her dude. Happy Sunday to you, sweet friend. Thank you. Did you guys see in the Facebook group the taxidermy beaver that Amy and Alex found this week? She sent me a text and she goes, I bought this for you. And I was like, please, God, tell me she did not.
Like just a little bit of me was like, please tell me she bought it. Please tell me.
I was so glad you didn't, Amy. Oh my gosh. Yes, that is so funny. Yeah, I grew up in a house that kind of resembled Bass Pro. A lot of taxidermied stuff. So kind of, have the opposite, just a lot of cool vintage stuff, which I grew up with as well. So hello, Sharon Spencer. What's kicking? Great to see you in the chat tonight. And there is Gail and Steve. What's going on? Thank you for the early birthday wishes. Much appreciated. What's going on, Trippy? We've missed you. Glad to see you back, Elizabeth. Welcome in. There's our girl Victoria with the wrench. Thank you for helping out tonight with friend. Thank you for being here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm scrolling down. I see you guys all chatting. Let's see. If I've missed you, it's certainly not on purpose. Try to get everybody on the way in. Hi, Susan Lee. How are you from rainy Washington? Yeah, I heard that it was rainy up there. And then somebody else told me, oh, Australia, I guess, is going through a heat wave, a hurricane, and something else. So big love to our Aussies. Sounds pretty treacherous weather-wise there. Another good reminder, hit those thumbs up, friends. Thank you so much, HP. All right, I'm scrolling down, scrolling down. Hello, Cover Me. Hello, hello. Our name for you. Still lurking and helping your algorithm from Indiana. Happy 2026.
Awesome.
Thank you, Cover Me. I got the sweetest Christmas card from someone that says they are a watcher named Chris. And that's all I know. And they sent the kindest note,
Yeah.
and I literally have no idea which one of you it is. So whoever signed their card, Chris, and said such kind things, thank you. That was really sweet.
Thank you.
It's always nice to hear positive feedback. So thank you guys. Hi, Jamin. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Great to see you in the house. Scrolling down. There's Robin. What's going on, girl? How are you? Hoping you're having a happy 2026. I feel like I just inhaled something. Hold on. I inhaled like a piece of my own hair or something. Hold on. I'll be back. Go, David.
Okay. Well, while Sarah starts to get whatever she inhaled out, gee whiz. I know. I tell you what, we were cleaning vintage earlier today, and I started like hacking. I was like, oh my gosh. And it was just dust inside of a box. Did you get it?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. It was just something that was floating in the air. It's a lot of vintage in here. It gets kind of dusty from time to time. Oh my Lord, no, Gail. In fact, y'all's Christmas card was
awesome.
I meant to tell you. I just haven't gotten a chance to tell you yet.
It's still up too. We still
I still actually have our cards up and everything, and yours is with them, and we loved it. We laughed our butts off. Yes, it was a great Christmas card. And thank you to those of you that remembered us. That was very sweet of you. Yeah. Thank you. I know, right? Don't eat the dust. I'm trying. I'm doing my best here. I don't know where it came from.
Don't lick the vintage.
It's like a random Bucky fur or something. So, yes, Gail, you guys are a freaking hoot. You know you can't offend us. Yeah. No.
No.
That's the best question. Did we offend you? No. Good Lord, no. Hilarious. I loved it. Yeah, something weird Holly has hidden. I'm now enhancing. This is so true. She comes to the house and hides weird stuff. I'm still finding stuff, Holly.
I just found another alien today. So
I know. And then there's little fabric things that were in some mystery boxes, and they all have butts on them. And so we keep finding weird little fabric butts all over them. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know. It's when you have a lot of vintage, it's par for the course. And of course, David and I are cleaning vintage several times a week, every week. And it's just part of it. You know, you inhale a lot of dust. So, but we had some great picking this week. Really cool stuff. So excited to show you everything tonight. And I love that. I love that. Yes. If you are going to stay at anybody's house, take a bag of little plastic weirdos and hide them everywhere. It's hilarious. Months later, I'm still like, I never saw that one. And it's been there for like 6 months, and I've just walked
away. A lot of fun.
And realized, yeah. Oh, let's hope not, Brad. No Japanese people. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, guys. Thanks again so much for being here. Hit those thumbs up if you would. Throw down some emojis, and we are ready to play vintage with the fresh goodies from this week. So, guys, keep a couple of our Aussies in your thoughts and prayers. Philomena went back in the hospital today, and Vuvu is still trying to get over this damn pneumonia from hell. So, yeah, the crud's going around, and please definitely thoughts, vibes, prayers, whatever you got. I know our Aussies will take them. So thank you, friends, for that. All right. Well, again, screenshot it, ttbsarahc@gmail.com if you need it. Send us your info. If you've already sent your info once, that's all we need. And let's get this
Cool.
sale going. What do you think, babe? You
I'm
ready?
down. Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Well, oh. I even said to myself beforehand, I was like, I know what I'm going to start with. And then I was like, what am I starting with? I have two really cool pieces that I love these kind of pieces. Vintage. This one might actually is early 1900s, so this one would be antique. But these are nice weights or weigh-alls. So they're weighted to, let's see, this one is 225. So it can give you a semi-accurate weight of whatever you're measuring. And these were made for like in home, but also used in shops. This one is John Chatillon, Chatillon. So that's a T. It's not a one. It looks like a
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I see that.
And Sons, and it is not trademarked yet or patented. So I would say early 1900s. And so it's a cool piece. You would just hang it up. And this would originally had a little hook here, so you can put another
Yes.
on there. And then that way you can hang stuff from it in your kitchen or just in a neat display showing off that industrial stuff. And the spring is still loaded in there. And I haven't tested it out, but yeah, it definitely goes up to 25 pounds.
Which is pretty cool. You know what I remember my grandpa and my dad using these for is they would have a little hook on the bottom, and then if they caught a fish that was like a trophy fish or a nice fish, they wanted to see how much it weighed, they would weigh the fish
Yep.
on one of these scales. So pretty
Yeah.
cool that they still have that old spring, and it looks to be pretty accurate, up to 25 pounds.
Yeah, pretty crazy when you really think about it. But it does say not for legal use in trade. So you wouldn't use it like in a shop. It wouldn't give you a complete accuracy. Hey, Caitlin, it's good to see you.
Hi, honey, how you doing?
Now, I went ahead and got this one too. This one's a little newer from 1940s, so still very old. But you can see they started like really patenting them and giving them some advertisements. It's the Handy Weight All or Weigh All, and it goes up to 50 pounds for your house scale. So it goes all the way up to 50 pounds. This one does have its original hook on it, so that's all you would need on the other one.
Yeah.
You can find those pretty easy. But yeah, and you've got the hanger up top. So this would pull until you get all the way to 50, which is pretty impressive.
Very cool.
Nice weight and not for legal use in trade. So these are both just priced at $16 each. If you have like a really cool 40s, 50s kitchen, these are awesome to display in there. Or if you just have like an industrial space, you can have some really creativity, hang this up and have something hanging from your hook to display. Yeah, luggage, that's great. You could hang it up in a spot and just weigh your luggage so you don't hit that 50-pound mark.
Right,
And
right.
get charged. So $16 for choice, and they measure about 8 pounds each. Oh, that's cool.
Holly and I always have such a good time weighing luggage, don't we?
My favorite is when you have to get on the scale, weigh yourself, get off the scale, grab the bag, and then get back on the scale and do math.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yes. That's literally how we do it.
Yep. All right. Yeah, a nice wire hanging basket from here with some like fruits or something like that would be really cool. So I will
Yes.
put these to the side. Thank you guys so much. Just $16 each.
Very cute for primitives. I love that.
Yes. Love the primitives.
Okie dokie, y'all. So I am going to where should I start tonight? I don't even know. So let's start with some cute little kitschy buddies. I love these. I found these out and about this week. They are just the cutest little friends. So these are little plushy toys, and I am doing these for choice for 20 each. Now, this first one is a little gunned bunny. He is bright yellow, and you can see he's in really good shape for his age. He dates to the 60s and has a little, kind of like a little Frenchy hat, and is just so sweet. In fact, it might be a little girl bunny, I suppose. I'm not for sure. Hello.
What do you
She's
think, Bucky?
beautiful. She's so
Oh,
pretty. Oh, I love your stripes, and I love your blue eyes.
do
Oh,
you like the
she's
French?
beautiful. David, I think I found a girlfriend.
No, that's wonderful. Have you tried to give her a kiss?
I don't think that's appropriate, David. I must ask with consent.
Okay. Well, have you asked?
Dear Lady Bunny with the blue eyes, would you consent to giving Bucky a kiss? Yes.
Holly said, "Don't be weird, Bucky."
Oh my. Okay, this got weird real quick. Oh yeah. Holly, don't be weird, Bucky. All right. So it's a newsboy hat. Thank you, Rose Blue. I appreciate that. And again, my guy is precious. Really great little blue eyes that are in good shape, little pom pom nose, and a little felt pink bunny face. But here's the best part. Look at these little whiskers. I just love that detail.
Yeah.
So cute. Really, I'm a very snazzy bunny. Yes. And has a little kind of a blush right here to the fur. Really, really cute. This guy's in girl. Sorry, Bucky, calm down. This girl's in great shape, and I like to how they gave her like kind of bell bottom shaped legs,
Yeah.
and the red and white fabric on this one is just in really, really great condition. The ears also can be bendy, so if you want them to bend down or bend a little bit, you certainly can do bendy ears with this little guy. Great shape, and again, made by Gund. Very cute, very 60s, and I love the blue hat. It's a very nice touch. Oh, I've been informed her name is Frenchie, and Bucky really wants her to stay here, but I say she needs a home.
She
All
has
right, so
you know,
Frenchie. Yes, get me out of here, guys. Okay, so Frenchie is going to be choice number one, and she is so precious. Okay, this is choice number two. And what a cute little bear from the 50s. We do have like a rubber muzzle and then really pretty kind of light gray eyes. I put the little polka dot bow on just because I thought she's cute. And I will tell you, I threw her in the washing machine and the pink came back on her so well, and she was so dingy, bless her little heart. So she has on like a little pinafore dress, and she is super cute. She's plaid, and this material also is in really nice shape. And then she has the little fuzzy ends to her pink legs. She sits just great. She is in really good shape now that she has been laundered. And if she ever gets funky again, just know you can wash her on gentle cold. And I did do fabric softener even, and she came out just great. So thank you for the bow. Yes. These are your choices at 20. They are kitschy and they are so cute. Hi, Liza. Welcome in. Great to see you. I'm thinking Valentine's Day on into spring. So we definitely have some pink. And Bunny is a Valentine bunny in red and white stripe. So they are adorable. And who doesn't love vintage plush and kitschy toys? They're some of my favorite things to find and to sell. So
yeah.
thank you, Carrie, for the 20. What did you say, baby? I'm sorry.
I just would say it's such a great gift for like Valentine's Day. That's some of my favorite stuff to find you is like vintage Valentine's cards and vintage plush.
I agree. I love it. I love it when you give me cute stuff. So they are cute as they can be. I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you, Perry, so much for your bid. We're looking for 21 or more. And you can take choice on the little Gund bunny. And I don't have a brand on the bear. I don't know. I just know she's 50s. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are looking for a vintage Valentine's bid in.
Awesome.
Oh, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Oh.
They're little besties. They're really putting out the good vibes tonight, both of them. Hi, Alexandra. Great to see you, sweetie. Thanks for being here. Perry, thank you so much for your bid, love. Let me know if you would like Bunny or bear, or you can certainly take both. And thank you. Thank you. I will look in the comments for you guys. I know. I thought so too. When I found them both, I was like, oh, they're precious. And the bear cleaned up so good. Thank you, Perry. Bear is yours, sweetie.
They're so cute.
Yep. So good. Thank you. Thank you.
Adorable. All right. I've got a nice little Swiss chalet. And I say little, but it's actually big. So I've sold the smaller ones. This is the first large one I've found before. And I thought, oh, it's made in Germany, but it is not. It is made in Japan from the 50s. So we've got the Japan stamped on the bottom, and it is a wind-up music box. So we've got, and actually I want to say 60s, not 50s now that I looked at it. But we've got our winder back here. It's a little bent, but it still works just fine. So you wind it up, and then when you open up our little chalet, we have our spinning ballerina and a nice little storage spot for your jewelry, stash, anything you want to put in there. And even on the side, you've got a little spot to put things, but those are like visible, but pretty cool. And it is playing Edelweiss. So
Aw.
a really nice tune going. And the mirrors in nice condition, pretty clean. And then you can see the corduroy inside has been like brushed out. You could probably clean it with a damp rag a little more. Otherwise, I would just let it be. And of course, the wood, you do have some just natural wear to the wood, which just shows that nice patina. But I love looking up on the windows, and you've got the flowers sitting there. And it's such a nice larger size. You can definitely use it in a like kind of a setup with some of your little vintage wooden pieces or anything like that. Hey, Bussa Move, it's good to see you. Yeah, you could definitely do a lot with it, but I think it's really cool because you do have a little spot you can use over here as well. And who doesn't love that song?
I know. It's special. In fact, did we have Edelweiss in our wedding? I could have sworn we did.
We did at one point. When? What part?
Hold on. I came down the aisle to Andrea Bocelli, Conte
Right.
Bertero, and
Was it for lighting the Unity candle?
maybe no, that was our song.
That was our song.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't even remember my own wedding. Well, it's been, 1,000
Well,
years.
we've been to technically about what 800-900 weddings since then.
Yeah, true.
So they kind of are blurred in, even ours. So
Blended together a little.
thank you so much, Kathy. I'm going to start our countdown on this. Love this little piece, and you can even add some little wooden pieces to it if you wanted to get creative. But yeah, let's count it down. It measures right at 9 by 5.5 by 5. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And you just don't want to overwind it. So wind it about, until you start feeling a little torque to it, and then you just let it be, and it winds all the way down. And she spins like the dickens. All right. Thank you so much, Lisa. And Kathy, coming to you for 28. Thank you.
Yes, Wildflower is already planning her wedding, and she's going to make Coleman and I fly to Alabama for this. And she's told me our bridesmaids' dresses are going to be really bad. And I'm like, awesome. Can't wait.
I'll photograph it if I have to.
Thanks, Amy. We're so excited. Just kidding. I love you. Okay, you guys. Where do we want to go? Let's do some jadeite. Jadeite from the 30s, no less. And this jadeite is wonderful. Couldn't believe we found this yesterday. Super exciting. And I am going to start these, believe it or not, at $30 for choice. So, yeah, $30 for choice. So, and they both have, they're not tips. You know how a bowl, these are mixing bowls, by the way. These would have come originally with a Sunbeam or a Hamilton Beach mixer. And there's not chips that, like, you could use these and Nobody's going to get harmed. It's rough. It's what I would call a rough edge right there. Do you see that? It's not a deal breaker or anything, but I want you to know it's there. So this is the first one. And the cool thing about these mixing bowls is they are not made by Fire King. These were made by McKee in the 30s. So the glow, when my I love that. When you go to use your thingamajiggy and oh, she did. But it glows like the dickens. David's probably running me his black light. Yes. You are fast up those stairs, babe. Dang. There we go. Thanks, honey. So she glows. She glows. She glows. These are beautiful. Again, really nice shape. Just a little rough in one spot. And they got like that from the beaters. So again, not like there's chips or anything, just a little rough right there by the spout. Okay. Otherwise, this is a really good price on these. These go for about $50. This one I'm also asking $30 for. And this is the beaded lip McKee mixing bowl. Again, great blower, really pretty. Great size on this too for use or for display. 9 inches is what we are looking at on this one. And it is almost 5 inches tall. The little rough spot on this one, and again, you're going to have a hard time seeing it, but it's right there. Okay. It is a little rough spot in the edge. I hesitate in calling it a chip because it's really not. It's basically just where it's been used as a mixing bowl. Thank you, Victoria. I thought so too. And we got these for a great price. So I was like, oh my God, these are amazing. So 30 for each. And this one goes typically for about 60 to 80. So that's half on this one. And that is going to be for choice. So I'm going to start a countdown. Robin, thank you so much for your bid. I know these are great pieces from the 30s, and they are the good jadeite that glows. And of course, I love Fire King jadeite, but that stuff doesn't do it. This has uranium in it, which gives it that magnificent glow. So these are McKee from the 30s, and I am going to start a countdown. Robin, thank you so much. Come in at 31 or more. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You can see that nice slag. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Thank you so much, friends. Yes, they are beautiful. Very shiny. Bottom on these, and you can see where it would sit on the mixer right there. Very, very cool.
That is a great price.
All right. Robin, congrats. Let me know if you want one or both. And thank you so much for your bid, sweetie. Very appreciated. Awesome. Congrats. These are so good.
All right.
Good. I love Steel Magnolias too, and that is Amy's favorite movie. You got it, Robin. They're coming to you, sweetie. Great price. Thank you.
Yes, so glad you got a good deal. That's awesome. And I have choice on some really fun pool toys that I had my eye on and had to grab them. So let's start off with our Fisher Price. We have, and his name is Jolly Jumper. Jolly Jumper number 450 for Fisher Price. And he, there you go. He's focusing in. He was created in 1956. So this would have been the first making of Jolly Jumper. He does have a little bit of missing paper on this side. However, I mean, that's not too big of a deal. He's got his little tongue popping out on both sides, of course. And then you've got your marking down here at the bottom. And so when you pull him, I don't have a really good way to show you completely, but when you pull him, he'll just flip those back feet. And yeah, there you go. Come on, buddy. And he comes up and his eyes go kind of crazy and it gives you a little bit of fun movement for the kids. It has its original string that's on there. And yeah, he is all wood and just the little bit of plastic right here for his little jumping feet. And then they roll around and his little feet make him kind of pop up and down. So Jolly Jumper. And my other toy, I love this little guy. He is actually from the 30s, patent pending, made in US, and I could not find a for sure brand. So there is the only marking that is on him. He's all metal, litho on this portion, and then this portion is spray paint that has been done. And then you have the wood wheels.
Wow.
That one's wood, and then these two back here are a lighter color wood. And then as he rolls, his goose head is just going to go back and forth. And so they call him Waddle Duck. Waddle Duck. So he makes a bunch of noise too. Well, like yeah, there it is. It's like a.
He's so cool. I love him. He reminds me of the Boxins. He has that like.
Yeah, it's a fun pool toy, and it has this original string with the little wooden dowel at the end.
Yeah.
And yeah, you pull him, and he waddles back and forth, and then the noisemaker is in the backside, so it makes all that fun noise. So I'll set him down back here. Maybe we can get a little more waddle. Yeah. Just back and
He's
forth.
amazing. I think he's so cool. Yes. And I love the little frog buddy.
Yeah.
The way that he rolls too is just great. These are so cute.
And so yeah, as he's rolling, his head just goes back and forth. All right, thank you, Perry. I see your bid. And yeah, let's do this guy one more time. See if I can just do it like that. So like when he goes over, he bumps up and down, and then the plastic little green feet kind of push off.
And they're all there. Like
Yeah.
his little feet are there, his eyes are there. He's seen some things with those worn little eyes.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff. All right, so Perry, thank you so much. I'm going to count these down if anybody wants to get in on these vintage toys. The Froggy is from 1956 by Fisher Price. That is the Jolly Jumper, and then the 1930s fun litho Duck Goose.
Yes.
I agree, Susan. Love that frog. Let's count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Come on, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Yeah, he's darling. And I love that the goose is the first time I've ever seen that one. We've had the froggy before, but never the goose.
Never the goose.
He's cute.
Yeah, and he's the older one, so he's worth a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Perry, let me know if you want a frog or a goose. Did you ever think you were going to be asked that question?
Duck, duck, goose. Goose, goose, frog.
Jumping frog or silly goose? All
I
right,
used
thanks,
to love
Perry.
to play Duck, Duck, Goose when I was a kid. That was such a fun game. And then there was Squeak Bunny Squeak. And I was pretty good at that one too.
Never played that.
You all sit in a circle similar to Duck, Duck, Goose, but somebody is the bunny, and then they have to come sit on your lap, and they have to make a squeak sound, and you have to guess who it is that's sitting on your lap. And you're sitting like on the floor crisscross applesauce. It's like a kid's game.
Yeah.
Not maybe so appropriate for like, a workplace or something. But, squeak, bunny, squeak. Okay. Where am I going? Let's go here. Got into some rad mid-century art, and I fell in love with this piece. I bought it thinking, okay, I'm probably going to keep this. But if I don't, I'll sell it. And this is a mid-century mermaid piece of velvet art. It is framed really nicely and matted. And it is just so cool. Hi, Alex. Okay, recap, darling. So this is velvet, and I'm going to get you in close. The artist is unknown. I do not know if they made this from a kit. I couldn't find another one. This is the only one I could find. Oh, and honey, I'm starting this at $46. $46. So this is in a mid-century real wood frame. It is framed beautifully. And let me get you in close on the velvet so you can see the details. It really reads like a chalk art piece. That's
Like,
what I thought it was. I honestly thought it was chalk. It's
mhm.
not. It is velvet. And look how beautiful she is. You can see it is very mod, very abstract, which is right up my alley. I love it. Really angular and cool. And then you can see it's almost like she's at the base of a huge oak, red oak or something. But you
Yeah.
know what it really reminds me of most is the famous mermaid from Damascus, where she
Oh, yeah.
is on the rock. That's really what it reminded us of. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is a vintage mermaid. This is a
Yeah.
mid-century mermaid. So if you're doing the mid-mod thing, you love mermaids, you have a mermaid bathroom, you need some really cool mod art just where it counts. This is the one. Let me give you a size on it. I love the frame it's into. It's very old and cool looking. It's 24 and a half tall by 10 and a half wide. So 24 and a half tall by 10 and a half wide. The back is cool. It's got these metal braces. And then there's the little hanger right there. So it's very easy to hang. It just takes one nail. And it's not super heavy. Now, the frame itself, you can see, is kind of an off-white
Yeah.
with gold. There, I'll get you in. So you can see it's like an off-white with gold. And it is in such nice shape. I was so pleased finding this. I know, I thought it was beautiful too. And I did not realize until we looked at it. I wanted to see if it was signed or who the artist was. So David popped it out of the frame for me, and it is the softest velvet. Someone really took their time. And again, it might have been a velvet kit. I don't know. I could not find another one out there. So that tells me either someone decided to do it on their own. Usually the velvet kit ones were stretched on canvas. They
Yeah.
weren't typically matted and framed. So I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could tell you more. All I know is it's a mid-century mermaid. It's velvet and I love it.
That
So
is
I'm asking
fantastic.
on this. And again, I will send this to eBay if it doesn't find a home here. But you guys know we love mid-mod art and found this to be such a cool piece. Again, size is 24 and a half by 10. All right. Thank you for looking and loving, and we'll keep it moving and bring it back for the recap.
All right. Yeah, it is something special, especially once we did open it up. I've never seen a velvet done that way.
It's very thin and it's taped with very old tape on the inside. So yeah, very cool.
Yeah. I have a really interesting trio, also wall decor, that we grabbed, and I just love the dogwood on this. So I'm going to show you the large piece. It's a trio, so all three pieces are coming together. This is about 20 by 14 in size. So once you get it on that wall, it's going to give you a lot of coverage. But you have the dogwood flowers with like a cream in the middle, like a grayish cream, and then the gold for the surroundings. These are from 1967, and they're Cerakote. So, but that's actually made by Dart Ink. So Dart Ink made them, and actually owned Cerakote. So right here is our copyright, and so it is in the Roman numerals, and so 67, and Dart Industries made in the USA, and then Dart Industries basically made Cerakote. So they all have their original little hangers that are on there, and then little stubs, so that way it sits on the wall nice and flat. A very nice and pretty piece that will add a lot to your background. So you've got the big dogwood branch, and then we have two different birds on the branch, and then you can kind of display it however you want to. This one here is a little bit larger than the next one I'm going to show you. It's about 14 by 9.
Gorgeous.
And so you've got that beautiful gold bird sitting on top. No damage to these at all, and they all do have their markings and date on them with their hangers. So yeah, that one is 14 by 9. So then when you put them together, have them kind of like that over to the side, however. And then you have one last bird. And this one is 12 by 8. So 12 by 8, a little bit smaller, but not so much that you can really notice. So it kind of gives you just a little bit of difference. Thank you so much, Boo Boo. Yeah, I think they're really pretty. Anytime we can find Spirito, it's always nice to find it. And yeah, I love the gold. The gold gives you that mid-century look for sure. And so you've got the two birds looking either way. And then if I can magically use a third arm, and I'll show you just how it kind of takes up quite a bit of space depending on where you hang it and how you do it. So yeah, they all kind of go wherever you want to do them. And then you have quite a big wall coverage, or if you want to just do them right next to each other, you can cover up some long space as well.
It does look nice too if you have any of the Freeman McFarlane critters, whether it be the bunnies or birds or doves or what have you, and have this kind of style all throughout the house. And again, when you think about Sirocco in 1967, the fact that none of this is broken or damaged, the gold is still really nice. It would be perfect too if you're needing something to go over the couch, or you're needing something to go over the bed. This is one of those that will expand. And then of course you can put as much space as you want in between the birds, the botanicals, and the other bird. So until you get your dowry. I love it, Alex. So yeah, it's a beautiful style. And I couldn't believe, again, we got this on a great deal this week. Super excited about it. So you get all 3 pieces for $32.
Yeah.
And it's a great one to decorate with. Really pretty.
That's a really good deal too. Last sold on eBay with just the branch and one bird was $34. So
nice.
Yeah, $32 for the whole trio, all in great condition and affordable shipping.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, great for spring. For sure.
Mm-hmm. So pretty. Yeah, you never see. It's funny because I think we've sold just the flowers before and just the birds before, but I don't think I've ever seen all 3 together. So
never.
I agree. Over the bed would be beautiful. Yes. So pretty. Love birds. All right. Let's go this way. So this is a cool find. My homie up in Denver, who I just adore, Caitlin. We had a fun private pick with her, and this was in it. OMG. Let me show you. So it's not Enid Collins. I'm starting this at 38. And it is a really cool, like slub. It's almost like a bark cloth is what I would probably describe it best as. So it's like a really slubby bark cloth. And you can see this side is just blank, right? There is a little grommet that has popped through right here. Nothing's missing or anything like that. The grommet is right there. It just needs to go back on it. But honestly, to get the purse to work functionally, I don't see how. So just letting you know that is how that is. Now, it has these nice, they're what I would call probably vinyl handles. And they do have a bit of a texture to them, as you can see. And then look at our front. So these are topiary money trees, and they have a little vintage money all over them. You've got some gemstones and sequins. Looks like we have a heron or a crane of some sort, and he is picking little berries off the tree. And it is just such a cool one. This is so 1960s. If you really want to look like you have stepped out of the 60s, this is the bag for you. These are also fun and collectible. Now, Enid Collins was the original maker of the rhinestone and coins and so on bags. And so what would happen after, hi Pam, good to see you, sweetie. So what would happen is they started making kits where you could then make your own. And I
Right.
believe this was a kit. So they had these nice little wood bottoms, and then you can see it's nailed in all the way around really nicely. And then you've got your clasp. Now there is some patina on the clasp because again, this is from the 60s, to be expected. And it's so pretty. I love the colors. It's blues, those are my colors anyways, blues and greens. And of course, this fantastic 1960s gold. I just love this. So it is really a cute handbag. Let me show you the inside too, and then I'll give you measurements so you kind of know what you're looking at. Enid Collins is the original designer of this style of bag, and then people made kits and copied her and did basically her thing. I mean, you can't tell that it's not. It's definitely, again, nice and clean on the inside. There is also a nice inside pocket for your pills or your phone or whatever you want to put in there. So, great 1960s bag. Let me measure it for you too. Thank you, Pam, for your bid. It is 12 inches wide. It is 10 inches tall. And the width at the widest part of the brim is like 3.5. So great bag, functional, use it. And, you can always, if you lose a rhinestone or something, you can certainly replace them. So pretty easily replaceable. You can even buy rhinestones online to replace these. So I'm going to start a countdown, you guys. I know, Amy. I know. So we are at 38, looking for 39. Thank you guys so much for the bid, Pam. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much.
Really great.
For your bid, Pam DeAndrea. Such a cool relic out of the 60s, and I love the vintage handbags. They're so much fun to carry when you're going out and about.
Yeah.
Definitely a conversation piece. All right, there is the bid in from Lisa. Thank you, sweetie. So, Pam, congratulations. This is coming to you. I love it. Thank you so much. Yay.
Yeah, I love anytime Sarah brings one of her special bags, like people are talking to her about her bag. If not that, her tattoos. So yeah, it's always fun. So I have a really fun trash can, and I had no idea that they made this design in a large kitchen type trash can. I'm starting it at 28. It is made by Decoware in the 50s. There you go. So Decoware made all of those canisters, a lot of kitchen canisters, bread containers, all the different enamelware stuff for the kitchen in the 50s. Well, this is the trash can. It does have some scratching because it was definitely used as a trash can, but most of it is still in pretty darn good condition. So I think it's a 15-inch size trash can too. It's not a small bathroom trash can. It was meant for a kitchen. And the inside is red, just like the poppy flowers. And then you've got a little bit of rust at the bottom, nothing that's like really eating through or anything. So it is a nice trash can. If you have this design, especially the canisters in your kitchen, I think it would just be amazing to match up. Yeah, really cool if you have those.
A big trash can. I mean, we all love our little small bathroom trash cans. This one is bigger. It could be, it definitely could be an office trash can, but it's big enough to be a kitchen trash can and hold like a 13-gallon bag.
Yeah.
So it's a nice size. I love it.
I love the fact that, we're selling trash. Yeah, well, you got to respect it. Well, we got to put the trash somewhere, right?
Put our trash somewhere, right?
Yeah, no thumbs up. You don't get to buy. No.
Oh my gosh, my mods are putting the smack down tonight. Watch it out.
But yeah, and if you have a little kid, drill some holes here for arms and make them walk around like a little trash can for Halloween. I don't know. No, but seriously, it is a really nice trash can. I could not find it anywhere online.
No.
just canisters. So, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't know they made the trash can itself.
Honestly, it's the first one I've ever seen, and we both were like, "Wow, it's so big." And I love that it does have the red inside, and the canisters that match it are really cool. So if you have the canisters or find them, then you can have like a whole matching set. But the poppies are nice, and it's 50s.
50s, yep. 1950s. Talk about a 50s kitchen. Yeah, and if you have like a garden area, you can also use it as a trash can in that garden area, just with the floral itself is nice and vibrant. And yeah, great for decor in that space. So $28. It measures 15 inches tall. So shipping is going to be very affordable, under 12 bucks. All right. I will put it to the side. Thank you guys.
It's so cool.
It is.
Good one. Yeah, never seen that one before, ever. The fact that it even survived trash from the 50s to now, pretty impressive.
Agreed.
Okay, guys, let's see where we're going to go. Ooh, let's do this little guy. He's so cute. And I just think he's the sweetest little booger. He could be great for Valentine's Day, but he's an anytime guy. I'm starting him at 60. And he is straight out of the 1950s. We got into some great mid-century this week. So this is a precious little Rubens for Brenco. Now, those of you guys that know your kitsch know that Rubens manufactured for Brenco, which was also part of the Bren's ceramic company. They also made pose dolls at one point as well. But back in the 50s, they were making shakers, cookie jars, all that good stuff. So this is the cookie jar of Little Bear, and it is in pretty darn good shape. It does not have any cracks or anything. There is the bitsiest little paint loss right there. I'm not even really calling it a flea bite, just because you can tell it's from where they put his little hat on. And then once his hat's on, you don't see it. So he is a squatty little biscuit with black ears, kind of giving panda vibes. He also, I love that he's got the little bow sash on. It is pink with pink little polka dots. And then he's got little pastel feet. So cute. These cookie jars go 80 to 100. That is why I'm asking 60. You know, you'll always find it cheaper here than anywhere else. And he is just the cutest little guy. Yeah, Bree knows. I know. I died. This is another find I got from my friend Caitlin. And I was thrilled just because he's so cute. If you are setting up a vintage Valentine's display, he would look precious in the middle. And then you have like a holder with Valentine's over here, put one over here on this side, and he could be your centerpiece. And then you could put like little bear Valentines all around him. Let me show you his inside, nice and clean. And then I'll show you his bum. We do have the remnants of our original foil tag right here. And then that, of course, you know as the Rubens are, and he is numbered 575. I agree. Beautiful condition on this one. Just that little bitsy flea bite. The lid itself, as I... Hello. The lid itself also is in really good shape. So precious find. I love this. And again, 60 is a good price on this. If you know your kitsch, you know what I'm talking about. These are usually 80 and up. So super cute little cookie jar. Size wise, let me measure him because I did not. He's not that big. He's not a huge cookie jar that takes up a ton of space. Only 8 inches tall. And like right at like 7 1/4 wide. Yeah. So 8 inches tall, 7 1/4 wide. You know, Alex and Amy, I think you need this in your wedding. Everybody could like write you good wishes and put it in the bear. I'm thinking, Alex, don't you think you want like a teddy bear wedding? I know you had mentioned that. So yeah. All right. So $60 for my little kitschy Bren's buddy. Again, Rubens for Bren's 1950s cookie jar. Super stinking cute. 60 going once, going twice.
Oh,
All right, Twinkies and Ding Dongs. There you go, Lisa.
We'll put them in there. All right, I have some really beautiful perfume bottles. They're higher end, and they actually look really good together, but I'm choicing them out. This first one here is a really beautiful, like a cobalt blue iridescent glass. And this was, let's see, this was by Dale Tiffany. It's the faceted glass. And then you've got the little atomizer. So you squeeze right here, makes the nice smells come on out, and he's got a little tassel. How cool is that?
I love these.
But yeah, it is in actually great condition, no dust or anything built up on here. I did clean off the glass, and it is excellent. Just a really beautiful iridescent glass, and it would look just so great on a vanity, make it look real fancy. And even, a Valentine's Day design too. You can also like set it all up, and with the Valentines would look cool. And it is heavy, like chunky glass. You've got that deep clear glass on the outside, and then the blue iridescent with purples on the inside. And the brass piece here is in nice condition. No like corrosion or anything like that. This one here, I was so surprised we got it. It is actually a Silvestri from the 90s. And you've got the molded glass on each end, and then you've got the carnival swirl. So a lot of whites and greens popping through the pearl or the purple and the blues. And then you've got that really nice, delicate little teardrop topper.
That is so pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Really nice quality. And then down here inside, you've got little, like it's like cut a little bit different, so that way you can kind of see a little bit of color through there. There we go. It kind of shows the design of the top. So yeah, great for oils. And yeah, they just look nice together. I think displaying them, but you're able to use them too. Open this one up and put in a perfume of your choice and oils. And yeah, they display beautifully. This guy here is right about 5.5 inches tall, and this one's a little over 5 inches tall.
Those would make really sweet Valentine's Day gifts for the guy you love, the girl you love, and fill it with something delightful. Buy their favorite perfume, and which hopefully isn't too expensive, and then you put it in a really pretty vintage glass. Yes. I know. I love perfume bottles too. Amy, you've seen mine in my bathroom. I just thought these were gorgeous. And the one that is faceted has no issues, no cracks, no chips, no scratches even. It's beautiful.
They're just both high quality pieces. Yeah.
And the atomizer is in working condition, FYI.
Yes. Yep. It blows air coming out of it. And it is nice. Yeah. Nice and strong. So yeah, $30 each. And once again, like Sarah said, these are in excellent condition. Someone definitely displayed and took good care of them. That shows like colors popping through. Just beautiful color.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not seeing an interest. I'll set them aside. There you go.
Guys. Everybody, comment. Let us know that we still have people out there watching. Throw in a comment. Looks like 78 people in the house. Thank you guys so much for being with us tonight. Much appreciated. All right. Well, let's see here. I'm going to go this way, and I have a choice for 22.
Okay.
Okay. A choice for 22. All right. So first up in my choice is this pretty guy. And this is made in Japan in the 1950s by the brand Yoko Boki. Hi, Bridget. Hi, guys. Hi, Annette. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. So really pretty little wall fish. Great for your mermaid bathroom. Has a bit of iridescence to her. As you can see, a little bit of oil slick going there. Pretty little eye on this one, and no chips, cracks, or issues. Now, the neat thing about this fish is not only can you hang it there by its wire on the back, there's your Yoko Boki symbol. It also sits. So if you're not feeling like you want to hang it on the wall, per se, you can sit it just like this. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's the treacherous way to break this fish. If you don't want to do that, I don't know. But I think this little fish is so pretty. And again, it is flat on the bottom. So if you do want to sit it, you certainly can. It's really cool. So pretty little fish. Measurements, it's an angelfish. So let's see. 7.5 tall at the tallest point by the widest point, which is going to be like 6 inches. So 7.5 by 6 on this darling fish made by Yoko Boki. This is a rare one. Could not find any other ones like it. So, and I actually have not seen this one before with the pink stripes. Really pretty little striped pink angelfish. First choice. Okay. Second choice are some cute little Holt Howard cozy kittens. And when you display these, and I think these are just the cutest for Valentine's Day, because if you display them correctly, there we go. They are making eyes at each other. And I love that they have their little ascot and scarf. Now, she has a chip on her scarf right there, and their little whimpers do not work, which is really, really common with these Holt Howard cats. They were made in 19, I think 60. Oh my gosh, it's smeared. It's either 61 or 67. What do you guys think? It's right above the
67.
Is it 67? Okay.
Well,
and you do have the original Holt Howard sticker here, but it looks like these have been used, so it's a little faded. Also, they do not have their cork stoppers in the back of their heads. I have never found a pair of these that did. They're always missing their stoppers, but they display just wonderfully. That's right, Helen. They are kind of judgy. And I love the football shaped heads. Very, very mid-century, very kitschy and cute. And if you notice, her little scarf matches the scarf on the Bryn's bear. Isn't that interesting? And that we didn't even try to do that. So I don't know. So the little Holt Howard shakers have a little bit of damage right there. You can see some flea bites on those toes. And that's why they're only 22. Otherwise, I probably would have priced them up a little bit more. So they are really cute. I know, Bridget, same with these whimper shakers. So originally they would make like a little, and it wasn't even a cat sound that they would make. It was like a kind of non-distinct whimpering, whining sound that was not cat-like at all. So so the whimpers don't work, and that is pretty normal on these old shakers. So you have your choice of kitties, or you have your choice of this adorable Yoko Boki Japan 1950s angelfish for your wall. So I know. I'm telling you, Bree, they never do. They never do, or they're stoppers. So this is choice. We are at 22. If you know your kitsch, this is a good price on both. So I am going to start a countdown, friends. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Holt Howard 1967, Yoko Boki 1950s. And oh yes, the Commodore chickens. I used to have those. The bluebirds. Do you remember those? Yes, completely. All right, Wildflower, you took the bid at 25, sweetheart. Let me know. Do you want the fishy, or do you want the kitties, or do you want both? And then behind Wildflower was Boo-Boo. Awesome. Thank you, ladies, so much for your bids. And congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, kitties are going to go to Wildflower. Thank you, baby. And fishy, let me know, Vuvu, if you want this little biscuit. And if not, just say pass. Thank you guys so much for your bids.
Cool. All right. I've got some glass pieces here. And I'm starting them off at $16. We have this really beautiful blue, like an aqua blue fan. Little trinket dish, probably for jewelry, would be my guess, would be the best way to use it. It was made by Fenton for LG Wright. So Fenton did the glass work, and then LG Wright did the sales in the 90s, trying to kind of revive Fenton. Nice condition. It's like pressed glass, so it has a nice antique kind of look to it. But yeah, you can put like your just a little jewelry in there, and it has a nice look to it. Oh, don't want to spill them. But yeah, so it's a nice fan with kind of like the daisy button design, as well as the fan design at the bottom. I also have this piece of Swedish glass, and it's from the 90s. I'd never seen it before, and this sticker, I was able to look it up, and they actually were founded in 1990. I think this is from the early to mid 90s, not the late 90s. And this one is, from what I could find online, either an apple or a gourd. So you guys tell me what you think. The leaf and everything makes it definitely look like an apple, but it's got some nice curves, very melony like.
What's a melon? I
I
don't know. Well, the leaf's throwing me. What do you guys think?
Exactly. Yeah. It was one of those that I couldn't completely decide on, and I couldn't really find a lot of these out there as far as these stuff with this tag. I didn't find this anywhere, but it does have a nice glow to it. Of course, it's not going to show up here, but it has a nice dark green glow, as well as the nice fan. Oh, that's really blowing it out. So yeah, this guy right here measures right at about 3.5 inch in size, and it does look really nice on a vanity or on your like wood side table. Put a little bit of jewelry in there, and it would look really cool. And then, of course, our really cool little gourd apple guy, made in Sweden. And you can see their sticker is SVO Boda, and the maker, that's part of his name, is why they came up with that name there. So really nice clarity on it. Reminds me of some of the other Swedish glass we've done. Also reminds me a little bit of like pilgrim glass, if you've ever had.
I wonder if it is a tomato. That's a good,
tomato.
It looks like an heirloom tomato. I like Helen's idea though of garlic, because that's my favorite.
Yeah, green garlic. What would that do?
I Whittle One.
Hey, Miss Whittle One. So $16 for choice on the fan tray or our questionable green fella. Thank you, guys.
Okay. All righty. Let's see here. Let's go this way. How about some kitchenelia? And we all love our 50s kitchens. And I am starting these items $25 for choice. First choice is going to be this groovy bowl. And this is made by Hazel Atlas in the 50s. It is known pattern-wise as the kitchen aids because you've got your little percolator, you've got your kitchen tools, you have a double boiler, you have a spatula, utensils, ladle, and all that goodness. And they're all different. So really cool little relic. Great pattern too. If you love to collect Hazel Atlas, which is collectible, holds its value. We all love our Hazel Atlas. This would be the 7-inch bowl in the set. And this comes in all different colors too. So there's yellow, there's turquoise, there's orange. If you ever see this in orange, it is very, 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 very hard to find. I think I sold it once. Mm-hmm. And the orange really goes up there in price. So beautiful Hazel Atlas kitchen piece. You can see it's nice and shiny. It has some wear in the inside, likely from, I don't know if that's from utensils, but that would come out with some Barkeeper's Friend. It looks like from mixing from utensils. So great relic from the 50s, choice 1. Choice number 2 is 2 Pyrex red Friggies. These are going to come together. So we have on the lid 501C, and these are little 501 Friggies. You can see there is some minor damage right there, a little bit around the edge at the top, but really it's pretty darn shiny and great for the most part. These are really cute. And again, these would have come with the primary Friggy set. that would have been in yellow, blue, and red. This is the second one. The lids are different. One has a column rib and the other has just a regular rib. But the best thing is there's no damage to these little lids other than, again, a little rough spot. And that's how some of these came out of their molds. So really great. And you're going to get 2 of them. Let me show you the second one. Yes, this is the second one. You can see it is really nice and shiny. There's a little bit of wear, again, right there at the top, which is pretty normal on the solids. They did that a lot because of the lids. So and they stack, of course, which is great. These are wonderful for use. You can bake in them if you like. Make some little mini loaves of banana bread. Super cute. So you're going to get both of them together for $25, which is a great price and cute for risers in your Valentine's Day display. Yeah, put some conversation hearts in these, put some little kitschy Valentine girls on top of them, or take the Hazel Atlas 1950s bowl.
Awesome.
All right, I don't see any interest. We'll keep it moving. Do you think, babe, we should maybe do this another night? I don't know. 81 people in the house.
No, let's keep going.
You want to keep going? Okay. All right.
All right, guys. Let us know if there's anything you saw in the previews that you're wanting to see right now. But let's go back to some really fun stuff that we got. It is new old stock from the 80s made by Canon. And it's Felix the cat, and it is the sheet set for a twin. So it's a 3-piece twin set. You get the twin flat sheet, the twin fitted sheet, and then the standard pillowcase. Hey, Brian. So it's really cool because you've got all of the Felix in the comics all the way through. And the fact that it's new old stock, you can put it on the bed. It's like having it brand new from 1983. There is what it looks like on the bed. Yeah, I love Felix too. Felix is so iconic and goes really well for any generation, really.
Yeah.
Like if Grandpa needs to use the twin bed, let Grandpa sleep on the Felix. If little Timmy, 5-year-old Timmy, wants to sleep on the Felix bed, let him sleep on the Felix bed.
I think it's amazing. Yeah, Felix has really maintained his collectability. So you get a twin flat, a fitted, and a pillowcase with the set. It is the great brand of Canon, which we know makes good sheets. And I think these are 83. These old sheets, especially new old stock, you guys, are highly collectible. Again, they go for anywhere from 60 to 75. We thought we would bring them for 50. Yeah, and they are just so cute.
So great. And this does say on here 80% Fortril polyester and 20% cotton right here. So you'll have all the information you need so you can keep them from shrinking or getting all yucky. So yeah, they're new old stock, so no stains, ready to put on the twin bed. Yeah, I think so too. So cool. All right, I will put it to the side. Thank you guys.
Okay, guys, my next item is going to start at 42, and it is a hard to find little gal. Let me find my info. There she is. Okay, so this is antique porcelain. We know that this company, which is called Hertwig Katzhut, and it's HertwigKatzhutte. And she is a little Valentine's Day match holder. You can see she has her little red heart that is cold paint. This is German porcelain, and you can see we've got our little German girl here looking so cute. Got some little motion in that skirt as well. Love it when you can see that. And then we are marked on the bottom right here, Hertwig 24. And then she's also numbered, I think it's 1476. I'm not for sure. And then she's marked Germany. So Hertwig was famous for making porcelain doll heads. The ones that usually had like the black hair, the really pretty hand painted china face. And they then began to branch out. They make some fantastic, beautiful, large Art Nouveau figurines. Thank you, Bree. It's been a good week. Yeah, been a good week in Kitsch. And I just think she is precious. So about this company, it was locked behind the walls of Eastern Germany
Oh,
for years, which stifled their business. And of course, um, they were only in business from 1890 to 1937.
wow.
So based on everything that I found, she dates to the 20s. So she's about 100 years old. And again, Hertwig Kotzhut. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So
Sounds
just go with me. And she is 42, uber collectible, especially for Valentine's Day. She is very cute. So if you know your German porcelain, this is a great deal on her. Again, I hate to keep giving you comps, but these go for a lot more elsewhere. So this is a very good deal on her. I don't see any interest. We're going to keep it moving. Thanks, guys.
all righty. I've got a couple of pieces, I would say, for planters, technically. This first piece here is from the 50s. You've got a really cool design, a nice little, like a mini spittoon. The inside, you can see, is copper. So I'm going to try to get you in there. You can see the reddish copper. So it's a copper brass mix. And I could not find this guy online, but when I found the Y, a lot of stuff was displayed with this type of a Y, kind of like a ranch symbol for Yellowstone. So I don't know if this is maybe something from that region or whatnot, but it doesn't have a marking on the bottom. It has like what it looked like could have been a stamp. And as I got closer and closer, there was nothing. With that being said, really nice sound to it. It is a beautiful little spittoon in great condition. You can polish it up if you want, but yeah, that nice copper inside, very cowboy. I also found this, and I had to get it. I like any time you can find something that's been handmade, miniature style or a scaled down version of the real deal. This is hand cut and hand glued and whatever else they used wood, and it's actually a planter. So you put your little plant down inside, or you can just display it like this, or use it as a little holder for your clothespins, something like that. But you've got your old washing tub here. And the best part I love is the fact that this even rolls right here. And then you can see where they did the marking, pencil marking right here and right there, as well as on the back side here. So when they were putting it all together, you can see the details of just crafting it itself. So no markings on it. Obviously, it's a handmade job, but really nicely done. And I think it gives a really cool look to your garden area or your plants. And yeah, just have plants sitting inside or do something else with it for sure. It also does look nice with the spittoon. I personally thought those look cool together. Use them in a display or actually use them. You can put, like I said, clothespins in here, put your little pod pads or, you know, your clothes pads inside the spittoon. A lot of fun. So this guy measures right at 9 inches tall, about 4 by 5.5. So 4 inches tall, 5.5 diameter. And you can spittoon your way to the laundry room. So Bridget, thank you so much for your bid. Looking for 21 or more, counting down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't do that. There it is.
Biddens.
Look how they curved this wood. It's just so interesting how they did it. Like sanded it down to give it that curve.
Well, and then you've got the little roller for the, to wash your clothes and roll them through. It's really sweetly made.
Definitely cool. Bridget, let me know what you want, and I will write you down for it. Thank you so much, Bridget.
All right, y'all. Let's see here. So I have some kitschy cute little friends. I am starting them at $16.
Okay.
And first up, look at this little gal. She is a collectible from 1984, and she's a Valentine's bunny that says, "Some bunny loves you." Me. Oh, I love that. Look at how sweet. And she has her little felt paw in the air waving. But what really kills me, and you know what drew me in, was the lashes, right? Look at the precious little mascara little Miss Bunny has been into. She's got her big floppy felt pink feet, and she does have her original tag. She's made by a brand called CM Polico. I had never heard of it. Never. First time. So CM Polico, she does remind me, Brian, doesn't she remind you of something that it would have been in the Hallmark store in 1984? That was what I was thinking. She is so cute. So she says, "Somebody loves you, me." And she is precious. She is in excellent shape. Looks like she's never been played with, tinkered with, anything. And she's straight out of 1984. Bucky has not met her yet. He is still really, he's just making eye contact with the little yellow rabbit back here. He's trying not to be a player like that, right?
Yeah, he's locked in.
So little rabbit is going to be choice number 1. And then choice number 2 is Lucy the Lamb, made in Japan. She is an original dream pet. She is not a repro dream pet. She's a real one. And this is real lamb's wool that they put on these. So she has real lamb's wool on her little head and on her little feet. And you can see I put a little pink bow around her neck because I think she's just so cute. She will stand on her own, and she does have pink inside her little ears. Look at those eyelashes. Is she the cutest or what? I know. I love her. And she does have her original dream pet tag that says made in Japan. Right. So I know. I just think they're darling. Lucy Lamb is a little lover biscuit. And again, perfect for your Valentine's Day decor. Her little tail does bend also, so it can bend back or forwards. And then you can use her right on into spring, like for Easter and spring and all of that as well.
Yeah.
So, and same with this little guy, really. Yes, you could have him from Valentine's Day right on into spring because he speaks of love. All right, Bunny and Lammy, here we go. 15, 14. Thank you, Bree, for your bid. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. 67 people in the house. Hit that thumbs up, guys, if you would. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for being here and supporting small business this year. Thank you. Thank you. All right. There is the bid in from Lisa. So, Bree, do you want Lucy Lamb or do you want the bunny or do you want both? Okay. You want the lamb. Thank you, Bree. Congrats.
Congrats. All right. I've got a really beautiful set. It's a sugar and creamer set. And what's great about it is not only the colors, great for this time of year going into summer all the way through. They're made in Italy. So we've got Italian pottery, great for your coffee or your tea bar. They are numbered. So 28, I believe 64 on this one. And then this one is 2866. And they do correspond together. And the way the design's made is to where you stack them in like that. So when you're not using them, stack them to give that really cool look to it. But I love the mottled blue with the white that you can see like a texture to it, and then the yellow coming in with the blacks. Just a really nice Italian colorful pottery piece. So you would, put your sugar in here, get a little spoon, and get your creamer and put it in there, and then just go out on the lanai and have tea and coffee with your friends. Isn't that so cool?
Yeah, those are petite and cute. I know. Yes. Really I know our chat is quite funny, and everybody is so nice and fun and cool. And I appreciate you guys all still showing up for us. Thank you.
Yes, so appreciated. Yeah, I love the design, and they're usable pieces, but would look beautiful on a nice light wood shelf or on a side table for sure. Yeah, this is the best chat around. I agree. I've actually been using. I have that little blue spotted little pottery creamer. I've been using. I put milk in it in the mornings and use
Yep.
it throughout the day, so that way I don't have to open up the milk container over and over. And it
Yep.
actually is very usable and helpful, in my opinion. So yeah, $26 for the set. This guy right here is about 4 inches. No, 3.5, and then this one sits up about 2 inches. And yeah, no damage, nice colors all the way through. Thank you guys.
All right, y'all. I have a mystery Valentine box
Ooh.
in an actual vintage Valentine box, and I'm asking 40 for this. I have loaded it up with vintage Valentines from every era. So literally, there's antique ones in here, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and maybe 80s, but I think we stop at 70s. I don't think there's anything 80s in here. So it's 70s and older Valentines. It is in a vintage pink ribbon Valentine box that is in beautiful shape. Once upon a time, this was from Patsy's Candies here in Colorado Springs. And I think Patsy's is still around and has been around for a long time. It's like a mom and pop candy store, which I think is in the So
Yeah.
these beautiful Valentine boxes on their own go for 30 to 35. Exactly. Bridget knows. So the fact that it is filled with vintage Valentines is a really good deal. So $40 and you get everything inside. It's a mystery Valentine box. And it's a lot of fun. I had fun picking them out for you guys. And I love these things. I actually have a couple of these Valentine's Day boxes too. David gave me one a few years ago. And mine is like bright blues and pinks and stuff. And I put it behind my Valentine's Day displays. So then when the little Valentines show through, you've got this like in the background. Right. So, and I always put mine kind of to the side so it'll sit just like that. Size wise, this is a big one. It is 16 inches. So it makes a sweet gift. And filled with vintage Valentines. Who wouldn't love to get this for Valentine's Day? That's how Mr. Coleman usually gives me my Valentines, and it's so sweet. The box, I'm not sure, Brad. I'm going to say probably 70s, 80s on the box. It's from Patsy's here in Colorado Springs. And I'm pretty sure Patsy's is still around, which is pretty cool. So yeah. I'm going to start a countdown. Regina, thank you so much for your bid. And it is chock full of vintage Valentines. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for the bid end on my big vintage Valentine box with pretty vintage Valentines on the inside. I know, Helen, I do too. They look great in Valentine's Day displays. They're so pretty. And hold on to them. If you have your old boxes, hold on to them. They go for, 30 to 50, just this box, not counting Valentines. So, all right. Congratulations. Looks like it is going to Regina Rainey. Thank you so much, Regina. And Phil, it is wonderful to see you with us tonight. Our thoughts are with you, and we love you, girlie. All right. So, Regina, congrats, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Yay.
I have some really beautiful pottery, and one of these pieces I honestly thought was new. Sarah turned it over and said, duh, no, it's not. And I was like, oh my gosh. But not this one, the other one. I'm going to let you wait. This one is really cool bottleneck pottery piece. It is a bud vase, but I just love that style with the earth tones.
I think they call it like a seed vase.
What I found, everybody was calling them bottleneck vases, but weird. Also seed. Yeah.
Okay.
I've always called them seed, but when I looked it up, they call it bottleneck. Almost looks like a bell, really, if you look at it that way. There's no stamp or signature on it, which is kind of weird.
But it's hand thrown.
But it's hand thrown and it's nice studio pottery, uh, not a bad piece. It's you can see it's perfectly straight. You've got the nice colors that come up on a couple of spots here, like right in here, coming up the neck, and you have just a really nice soft tan for the stoneware. Really pretty, and it sits I think about 7 inches tall. 7 inches tall, has a nice drip coming down. It fits in with a lot of other colors, like if you have other pottery pieces, it's a nice way to kind of bring in some of the more mottled colors. And this is the one that I was like, I don't think that's old. And if you look at it, I think, oh man, it looks like something that you would find like at a pottery barn or something like that. No, this is old stuff. This is 1968. 1968 Vander imports. And from everything I looked online, they were either calling it a flower frog, which is what I think it is, or a votive. So you can technically set it on top of a votive candle and it'll light up through it. But I do believe, because first off, I did clean off some water, kind of calcium buildup that was there. I think it was sitting in a bowl. So that way, when you have the greenery, whatever coming out, you've got your little orange duck just kind of poking out. So I think it's definitely cool. The fact that it's so old and looks so modern, I think that shows it was before its time. No chips or damage. And I thought it looked really cool with this other piece because you've got that pop of orange, really hardcore pop with the earth tones. And then you put it with a nice throne pottery piece. Would look really cool. Have a little bud come, nice little vase with a flower coming out.
Yeah, I like that little ducky right on into spring too. Really cool.
Very cool. And he measures right about 7 by 5.5. All right, let's count it down. I see Sue Windsor. Thank you, Sue. And Phil, I see you're in. Thank you so much, Phil. Appreciate you being here. And everybody. So let's count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Wanted to show you this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it could also possibly.
See, that's a good idea too.
You could definitely use it as an incense burner for sure.
Oh, with cones, they would just waft on out of those holes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Smoking duck. All right. Well, thank you, Phil. Let me know if you want the vase or if you want our ducky flower frog. And then we'll ask the same question to Sue. Thank you both.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So Phil and Sue, just let us know. And congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'll just watch the comments.
Yes. Thank you, guys. We'll hear from you in the comments. All righty. So next up for me, I told you it's been that's so sweet, Phil. She will love it.
Going to carry case. Congrats. And Sue, just let me know if you wanted the bud base for 21. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks, Sue. Thank you so much, Phil. Okay, so it's been a good week for Kitsch.
Yeah.
Just has. And this guy was I love him. Sunshine Yellow, and I'm starting him at 30. This is a Mobley little squeaky bear. Now, watch your doggies. I'm about to squeak him. You can see Squeak is strong with this one. And he is in the cutest little yellow coat. You've got it looks like a little doggy and then like a kitty on each pocket. And these Mobley squeak toys are so famous in the Kitsch world. If you follow Bitter Squeaks over on Instagram, she bought Kate. I love her too. She's a very sweet person. She bought the Mobley estate and owns all of the molds to these older pieces, which is so cool. And she has quite an epic Mobley collection, every Mobley ever, I think she has. This one is marked on the back. So you do see it says Edward Mobley, 1962, manufactured by the Aero Rubber and Plastic Corp. And again, really great shape. There are two different iterations of this bear. The bear also does have, I think, does it come in blue? I can't remember. I used to collect these a long time ago. I had the lamb, I had the bear, I had deer. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been forever ago. But these with the little fabric ears are usually the ones that you find just super beat up because the ears have been worn off, chewed off, whatever. The fact that his little ears look like brand new, absolutely amazing. Just amazing. So,
Yeah.
this little guy is one of the larger ones. These were made in two different sizes. You can see I have my little Mobley dog back there that stays for every show. Okay, Widowman has one in a pastel green shirt. I thought so. I was like, I'm pretty sure they come in another colorway. But what's nice about these is little head moves as well. So if you want to make him, look over his shoulder and display, you can. Came in red, Bridget says also. Okay, cool. I thought so. And this one is in quite good shape. You can see there's a little paint loss on that nose, but nothing to write home about. Like, the squeak is strong, nice soft rubber still. Sometimes if these were stored in a really dry area, they would turn hard as a rock and then you could never squeak them again. So this one's hanging in there in really good shape, and you can see it's still even shiny. So not a lot of paint loss, and you've even got a cute little traveling button right there under his mouth. So Bree, I see you in at 30, sweetheart. If anybody else wants to come in on this bear, now is the time. And
right now, Annette's at 30. So Bree, if you want to get in, you'll come in at 31.
Okay. Thank you so much, Annette, and thank you so much, Bree. And if you want to come in at 31 or more, you just let me know. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I know, such a good week for kitchen toys. I love it when that happens. It's not always.
No.
So cute. I love it. Oh, Kathy Burley's sneaking in there. I don't blame you, Kathy. She's a little cutie. Thank you so much. And Annette got it for 36. Congrats. Thank you so much, Annette. I appreciate you. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, guys. Really fun bear there. I have some items that I absolutely love, these kind of things. Even before I sold vintage, anytime I saw stuff like this, I would smile. Of course, that's because, you've got the smiley face. That's easy. But I love the yellow and just the simplicity of it. This is a real McCoy. So we've got the McCoy mug in the smiley face, no damage at all, from the 70s. So great for use, obviously. But for the most part, I usually recommend just using them like as a planter or a pen catch-all type of thing. Always works nicely. But you can definitely drink out of them, just hand wash. And this guy measures about, 4 inches, 4 inches in size. So no damage, like I said, and he is the real McCoy. There's his marking on the bottom. And we also have a really fun face here, a face mug, the Baileys from 1996. And this is the little bow tie guy, no handle. I believe he would probably be used for sugar, but you could definitely use him for shots if you wanted to. And on the back side has yum. These are very iconic. We have the whole set, including the cookie jar, and limited edition. Yeah. And he's got the winking blue eye with the curvy little eyebrow. So pretty cool little face guy. And then this guy, I think, is pretty classic, definitely from the 80s. Totally reminds me of my childhood. Peter Pan. You even have little Twinkle, whatever. What's this guy?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. That's what it is. Tinkerbell. Look at Peter Pan flying right out of there, just going. And he's got the He's got and he's in good condition. There's little black smudgy marks here. That's under the glaze, so that was probably whoever was painting got a little messy. But it is made by JSNY, and those were made in Taiwan. And it is marked Peter Pan. So you've got the Peter Pan mug. This goes for $15 to $20 on eBay every day. So really good get at that price. And collectible, great to put with your, with your Disney books. Put your little pens in there, whatever you want to do. So not seeing anybody interested. I'll just set them up here real quick so you can see them one more time. All just $12 for choice, all in great condition. And you can either get crazy and give them some plant hair, or you can get crazy and give them a beanstalk. Why not? Give them a beanstalk.
Those are cute.
Yeah. And then just put your pens.
Hi, Miss. Good to see you, babe.
Oh, Miff, it's good to see you. Great for your pens. So those are our choices. Thank you, Miff. Australia likes these things down under. Thank you, Kathy. I see your bid as well. Counting down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. One of these things is not like the other.
Yes, you do, Wildflower. Yeah, I think I do too, actually. They're so cute. Well, and all of them are collectible. So, you know what I mean? They will all retain their resale value.
Yes, and you got it at lower than what they're going for now. So that's a great deal. Kathy, let me know if you want this little fella in the middle, smiley face, or Peter Pan. And then Miff will get a chance after you. Thank you.
Oh, Alex, we got highlighters for days. Yeah, these are in
They're everywhere.
Yeah,
they're everywhere. All right, so Kathy Plunkett, let me know which face you would like. Okay, and then I'll wait. After Kathy, we'll go to Miff.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. Okay, Peter Pan is going to Kathy. Thank you so much, Kathy. And then Miff, you said Bailey's. Okay, so we have Bailey's left for you, Miff. And if anybody wants our smiley face McCoy, $12. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you guys so much. All righty. I have some little golden books, which we all love and collect. And I'm going to give you Little Lost Kitten for free. Whoever is the quick claimer of the first. This is a quick claim.
Okay.
And Little Lost Kitten is from 1979, but it's got a little water damage. So I'm going to give it away for free. Okay. To the first person. Now, these will be quick claims. Pardon me.
Careful.
All right. So first up, we have Pinocchio. And Little Pinocchio is from 1973. Sheila has her name inside. But other than that, Sheila refrained from writing in Little Pinocchio. And this is the classic tale. But I'm on my way to school, said Pinocchio. To school? Nonsense, said Foul Fellow. I never knew his name was Foul Fellow, by the way. I have a much better plan. And, he just corrupts little Pinocchio. And then Pinocchio ends up with those damn donkey ears. And it's a real bummer. Awarded to a good conscience who helped make a real boy out of a wooden head biscuit. And that was his little badge that he got from Tinkerbell. All right. So Pinocchio is, what did I say? 1973. Then we have Cinderella. Cinderella is from 1986, but of course it's taken from, and we have a little book tag in here where you can put your name. And it is the classic Disney Cinderella from the movie. And there's our evil stepmother. She's such a punch that way. Bad. And it's our classic, iconic Cindy and the pumpkin and the whole midnight thing and the little mice. Anyway, it's in really good shape, cute for Valentine's Day. and that is choice number 2, Cindy from 86. We have Little Mr. Peter Rabbit, and this is from 1970, but this is adapted from the original Peter Rabbit in 1902. So it's got the 1902 illustrations, but it was made in 70. Good night, Phil. Yes, Myth, a female Sheila. Myth likes to give me heck about that one. All right, so look, these birds are doing terrible things to Peter. Peter gave himself up for lost and shed big tears, but his sobs were overheard by some sort of friendly sparrows who flew to him in great excitement and implored him to exert himself. They're imploring him to exert himself. Okay. Anyway, it's precious. Peter Rabbit, 1970. Then we have Country Mouse, City Mouse, 1961, and Richard Scarry did or Scarry. I don't know if you say it's Scarry or Scary, but probably Scarry because it's got 2 R's. But anyway, there's no name or anything written in it. So there's 3 stories in this: The Dog and His Bone, The Fox and the Crow, and The Country Mouse and the City Mouse. So again, illustrations in this are darling. Love it.
Cool, loves it.
And look, there's all kinds of nefarious characters.
Oh,
So, that is going to be the last choice. And then the first person to do the quick claim is going to get Little Lost Kitten, which has a little water damage. So I didn't want to sell that one. All right. So I am quick claiming all of these $9 each, letter B. Type in letter B, $9 each, letter B. Yes, I agree, Myth. I'm pretty sure the Irwin family misled me on
yes.
some of that. So, Laura Kaiser, you got Little Lost Kitten, and let me know, would you like Peter, Cindy, Pinocchio, or Country Mouse, City Mouse? Kathy Burley, same question to you, love. And then Brad, you're right behind Kathy. Okay. So I will communicate with you guys in the comments, and congratulations. Thank you so much for the names. Yay. Laura, Kathy, and Brad. All righty. Yes. We'll talk about it in the comments and we'll move on over to David. Thank you guys.
All right. Well, it is time for one of my quick claims. And I have 3 glasses. They're nice highballs or just regular tumbler size. And we have the really amazing image here by Andy Warhol of James Dean. And these tumblers are really nicely made from 1997. So I'm going to focus in on there. That's Andy Warhol's rendition of James Dean over the blue. And then here you have Japanese lettering. And on there it says "Rebel Without a Cause" in Japanese. And you've got a nice thick bottom on the glass, so it's going to keep it nice and cool. And you have Andy Warhol's signature on the backside. So really collectible pieces if you love Andy Warhol or if you like that James Dean style. Very cool tumblers and nice and thick glasses. They're made by a brand called Block in Japan. So I have 3 of these available. They're quick claims for $10 each. Just put in the letter J or D, or you can do DJ, and that would get you one of these tumblers for $10 each. And
those are so cool.
Are super cool, very retro, from 1997, and great condition. Never seen dishwasher or anything like that. So
and it says in Japanese "Rebel Without a Cause." That's
right,
what it says. Andy Warhol's, yeah. I love that.
Yeah, and
Blue is banned from sale. I agree, Lisa.
That's funny.
Oh, snap.
All right, so $10 each, and this kind of shows you what is on each glass. So you've got the signature of Andy Warhol, Japanese lettering, "Rebel Without a Cause," and then the nice portrait by Andy Warhol of James Dean. So Bridget, let me know how many you would like, if you want 1, 2, or 3.
Well, we love Andy Warhol's pop art, and I think these are so cool.
Yeah. Very cool pieces. So yeah, Bridget, just let me know how many. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bridget. Fantastic. All righty.
Amy.
All right. I have a cute set, and I am going to sell these all together. And these are going to start at $25. So this is a set of embroidered tea towels. They're all in beautiful shape. I don't think they've ever been used, honestly. They don't look like anybody has ever used these. So thank you, Bridget.
Thank you, Bridget.
Okay, so this is the first one, and he says, "Let's boogie," which I think is so cute, and I love that somebody sweetly embroidered that in cursive, right? Let's boogie. So we got boogie down elephant, and then we have this little feller, and he is keep on jogging. I love that. Look at his little ears flying. And again, somebody's gam sweetly embroidered these, stuck them in a cedar chest, and they never have seen the light of day. So use them, display them. They're sweet.
Yeah.
That is the second one that's going to come in the set. The third one, I love this one. He is Nighty Night. I love how it's spelled even, all kitschy. And little biscuits and polka dot jammies with his candle headed up the stairs. So little night. And again, these are brand new. I don't think they've like ever been used. So that is the fourth one. And, or no, that was the third one. I'm sorry. This one is Don't Forget to Write. And we've got little elephant at a desk with a bow on, dangling his little elephant legs, writing a letter to somebody. Snail mail. Is that cute or what? And then the last one, this one's my favorite. Read any good books lately? And you've got the little elephant kicked back in a book. And again, somebody took the time to embroider these so sweetly, and they are in immaculate shape, no stains or funkiness or anything like that. Pretty sure they've never ever seen the light of day. So that would be cute too. Yeah, frame them all in a nursery. That would be adorable. So 25, and you're going to get all 5 of these, and they're in vintage, like new condition. I don't think they've ever been used.
Yeah.
You know, aren't they the sweetest?
Yeah, I love the stitching. And I mean, it's almost like a cartoon that you can follow. Like that's
Yes.
right.
I know. I just think they're precious. And, you know, again, if you don't have sentimental ties to them of your grandma doing them, use them. Use them.
Right.
Somebody's grandma would be proud, I guarantee you. So I see Trina in at 25. Thank you so much, Trina. And it's special. I do have some of my grandmas, and she embroidered a set of frogs of the week. And I have my grandma's frogs of the week. So Laura, I see you in. Trina, thank you so much. Again, these are all in perfect condition, no issues whatsoever. I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go, friends. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So cute. I love these.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys so much for the bids. All about my embroidered linens.
And Laura. And there's our bid in. Congrats, Laura.
Thank you, Dad. Congratulations. They are coming to you. So sweet. Yay. Thank you. Thanks for the bids also, Trina.
Yes. And I have another quick claim. Now, these I grabbed specifically because of the look and the style. I absolutely love the frit on these. I have 3 of them available. I'm going to just show we've got these 3, and they're all in great condition. And I thought possibly from the 70s, just from the style. I found them online, and I haven't told Sarah about this yet, but it's pretty insane. These are early 1990, mid 1990s Pier 1.
No.
the way I found that out is I found someone that had them listed, and she was selling them for, I don't even know the price, but she was selling them as the set. And she said I bought these years ago, over 20 years ago at Pier 1. So that's how I know. Vintage Pier 1 can be hot depending on the style, but all of Pier 1 stuff was made very nice. So these are actually very nice pieces from Pier 1. I do not know where they originated from, where they sourced them from, but you've got that really nice frit texture. And these are called overshot glasses. So they're larger than a regular shot glass. And they have
overshot is the glass.
The overshot is the glass. Yeah. But that gives you the idea of the size there. And they really look nice when you put in a little votive. They have a nice glow to them. And they measure right about 4 inches, I think. Let me make sure. No, 3 inches. My bad. 3 inches in size. And yeah, vintage Pier 1. How about that? And they are a nice, like, avocado green is what they're called. And I'm just going to sell them as quick claims individually for $8 each. So just put in $8 P for Pier 1. Oh, yeah. That was one of our favorite places to go when we were first together. We would go over to Pier 1 and just walk around, look. Always love all of the incense. Yeah. So letter P, and they are $8 each. Great little votives. Anything you want to do with them. And love that green color.
Letter P.
Letter P.
Those are pretty. I love that they're vintage Pier 1, David, because you and I talked about that. And we were like, the overshot's really pretty.
Yeah.
They're nicely made, and come to find out they're Pier 1. I love that.
How about that? All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. I have where did it go? So Brian Fernandez, if you are still here, called it. He called it. He spied these in my preview, and he's like, "Is that Lulu?" I'm like, "It is Lulu, Brian. You know your stuff." So I'm starting this set at 25. If you know, you know. This is, and I, of course, was drawn into these because they're slag glass. So this is a blue slag glass with what feels like kind of like a red lucite acrylic almost with it. And the perfume and mini bottle that goes with it is called Lulu. And it's a perfume by Cacharel. And this was very, very, very popular in the 70s and 80s. And there is our tag, Lolo. I know my Mimi wore, do you remember Anai? Anybody? Let's dig in the archives. I want to say Cacharel made that one too. Or maybe that was Estee Lauder. But that was my Mimi's favorite, was Anai. So is that you, Lulu? That's right. Hi, Tiffy. So I'm selling these together. These are vintage perfume bottles. And the best part is, you guys, yes, there is still Lulu inside. Okay. So there is, and it's, I'll be honest with you, it's not an obnoxious smell. It's actually, yeah, kind of vanilla, kind of floral. It definitely smells like a perfume from the 80s. Do you guys remember Cinnabar? It's vaguely similar to Cinnabar, if you ever smelled that one. And so I'm asking 25 for both of these because they both still have Lulu inside. So if you want to really smell vintage, this is the jam. I think the bottles are beautiful. I love this one because it's angular and pretty. And then you take this off and you've got the red. Yes, the squirty does still work. I'm not going to spray it right now. And then you're going to get this little angular one too. The top is like a lucite and the bottom is a blue slag glass.
That's
and
cool.
It also is marked with Lulu eau de parfum. And believe it or not, so Lulu is not around anymore, as you can imagine, as this fragrance. People love to buy discontinued fragrances elsewhere. So if you've been looking for Lulu, this is the jam. Yeah, they call it a fuzzy fragrance right around the time of opium. If you remember Anai, my grandma wore Anai, and it smelled really good. Do you remember, was it Cacharel or Estee Lauder that made it? I cannot remember. Anyway, you get both of these for 25. They're going for quite a bit more than that elsewhere. And if you are a Lulu or a Cacharel fan, or you just love that smell of vintage perfume, this is the jam. Not as bad, I will be honest. When I get the old Avon bottles, those are usually so strong. I can't. Yeah. But this is actually nice. It's a nice smell. It was nice. Okay, I thought so, Brian.
Okay,
I knew my stuff. All right. So yes, bringing warm feelings. $25 if interested for the perfume pair. They are great and fabulous. And this is Lulu. All right. Thank you.
All right. Well, it's time for our recap.
Okay. Well, let's get to it. We've got a lot. All right. Yeah,
we've got a lot. So if you weren't here earlier, stick around. We've got a bunch of good stuff. And for the recap, the way we're going to do it is we're going to show you the item, tell you how much we were asking, and just tell you green glass 8, and you just type that in, and we'll know what you're talking about. So simple. We'll start off with some of these big items, just so I don't forget. We've got the Sirocco from 1967. We've got the dogwood branch. It's about 20 inches long. And then it comes with 2 of the birds with dogwoods on the branch. They all come together. I was doing 32. I would take 30 for the recap if anyone's interested. They are in excellent condition, no damage, from 1967. Very mod, and you can definitely fill up a nice piece of the wall with that. And you can mix that with a lot of stuff. So Gail, I see you for the Sirocco. Thank you. Going once, going twice. Thank you so much, Gail. And then I have this Felix the Cat set, new old stock for a twin bed, 3-piece set. You've got the fitted, the other sheet, and then the pillowcase. And
we will do these, so I don't have to throw it on eBay. We will do these for $40.
Okay, that's a great deal. New old stock from 1983. Of Felix the Cat. Okay, thank you. And I'll just watch for that. And I had this huge trash can, 15-inch trash can from the 50s. It is made by Decaware. There's nice and straight. And it's in pretty good condition. One side has a scratch there and a scratch of the paint right here. But then the other side just has kind of a normal wear, a little bit of scratching. So, Alex, so this would be $28 for the trash can. Fairly simple. And it will ship very affordable. It's lightweight, so don't let that freak you out. And then this really beautiful spittoon. This is copper on the inside, so I imagine it's all copper or a mixed. I don't know for sure, but I could not find this guy online. I do think it's possibly Yellowstone or a ranch symbol type of thing.
It looks like a ranch. Yeah.
So it's a very cool little piece of copper, and I had that at $20. Oh no, I'm sorry, I had that at $18. $18 for the brass, and then let's go over to here. I've got looking for it. Oh, here it is. So this is early 1900s. A nice at-home scale. It goes up to 25 pounds. It doesn't have the hook at the bottom, which you could put one on there, but I'll do $15 on that. $15, great little display piece, very primitive for your kitchen. I also had our Jolly Jumper frog. I'll do 20 on him. He's Fisher Price from 1956, and he is the Jolly Jumper, and he works great. As you get him going, he just kind of bounces and gets going. So I'll set that to the side. Victoria, I got you for the fish weight scale for 15. Thank you. I also have our McCoy mug, and he is in great condition, no damage at all. It's got some wear down in the bottom, so I probably wouldn't use him for coffee. I will do $12 on him. So McCoy mug 12, and I had these 3 beautiful, pretty, nice overshot glasses. They are $8 each. Just put in $8 green glass, and I'll know what you're talking about. And they are from Pier 1 from the 90s. Annette, I've got you for our Jolly Jumper. Congrats, Annette. It's a beautiful little frog with this pool.
Thank you so much, Annette.
Yes, thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Victoria.
Yes, and we've got this really nice Swedish piece from the early 1990s. It is, I would say, a gourd, maybe a tomato, or a weird apple. But it's a nice little paperweight glass piece, about right at 3 inches, actually. And it does glow nicely. You're not going to see it that well in the light, but it does glow really nicely. He is $18. $18 green glass gourd, whatever you want to put in there. And then this beautiful little blue Fenton for LG Wright fan. And it's great little trinket dish for your jewelry, your little earrings, whatever you want to do. I will do $14 on that. Just put in $14 blue fan. I think it's great.
Really I know. Nice. I like those little fans. They're cool.
Yeah, it has the little feet at the bottom, so it sits up. Another one. This is insane. Where are my sorry, hold on. Oh, I had these at $30. Unfortunately, I can't go down lower than that on these. They are actually lower right now at 30 than they go for. A really beautiful wispy kind of like a swirl for your carnival glass. And this is done by Silvestri in the 90s. So a great topper on there. Okay, I got you for that blue fan, Sue. Thank you so much. Great condition on this. No markings on it. It would have had a Silvestri sticker on the bottom. Yeah. So that is $30. Just put in 30 if interested. And then I also had his little buddy. And this is a Carnival Glass by Dale Tiffany. That faceted blue and purple carnival type glass. And the atomizer works great. You can hear it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. You don't even have to have perfume in there. You can just have nice air hitting you. So that is also 30. Beautiful colors, and they look great together too.
Those are beautiful.
And then I had this one last set here, and they are Italian sugar and creamer. When I set them to the side, I realized there is a little hairline. So I'm going to get in right here. And I didn't notice this. I know Sarah didn't notice this. It's just once I get the lights on. There it goes. Looks like a little impact.
Well, bugger. They got past our eyeballs, David Coleman.
I can't tell if it's been reattached. Yep, it was reattached right here as well. So because of that, I would do 16 for the pair. I would do 16 for the pair just to keep them together so you'd have the sugar and the creamer. It's a nice repair. It definitely evaded us both. So $16 Italian pottery. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I will write everything down.
Awesome. All right, guys. Remember to type in the name and the price of what you're claiming. Here we go. All right. I had this amazing mid-century art piece, and it is a mod mermaid. And it is absolutely beautiful. It is in beautiful shape. I am asking 46 on this. And it is, what did I say? 24 and a half tall by 10 wide. So I'm asking 46, type in 46 mermaid, one of a kind mid-century art. So cool. Then I had this yellow little gunned bunny in the red and white stripes. And he is 20. So little yellow gunned bunny for 20. Just put bunny 20. Look at that. Bunny 20.
Bunny 20.
Bunny 20. I had this antique porcelain 1920s German Valentine's Day match holder. And she has a little heart that holds the matches. This is made by a brand called Hertwig Kotzhut. It's HERTWIGKATZHUTTE. And it was once upon a time made in Eastern Germany. And the company went out of business in 1937. So, hard to find little brand. I'm asking 42 on this. It's German porcelain. 42, put in Match Girl, 42. I have Somebody Loves You, and I will do this bunny for 12 if someone would like them. I love you guys. So do Somebody Loves Me for 12. I had for 25 two Friggies 501s. They are Pyrex minimal. Looks like a little paint loss on both, but nothing to write home about, mainly around the top. So you can claim both of these for 25. Or if you want just one, I will do one for 14, 14 each, or both for 25. Okay. 25 on the very hard to find Hazel Atlas KitchenAid 7-inch mixing bowl. Put in 25 Hazel Atlas, and that can be yours. I had the Yokoboki Japan fish that hangs on the wall. No chips, cracks, or issues on this. Asking 22. Great shape, really cool. Put in fish 22.
Cool.
I had Lulu by Cacharel, large 1 ounce size, and the small still has perfume in it. $25. Put in Lulu 25, and you can take those. And then I had these golden books, $9 each. Pinocchio and Cinderella. So $9 Cinderella or $9 Pinocchio. And I think that is it. Yes. That is my recap.
Awesome.
All right. Fantastic. So I don't think anything was claimed. All right, guys. So we will be throwing all of that cool stuff on eBay. If you are watching on the replay, holla, and we will get you fixed up with whatever you want before we get it listed tomorrow. Cinderella is 1986, Bree. 1986. So thank you, Maud, so much for your help tonight. Lisa, you did rock those bid ins. And Holly and friends, thank you so much. Victoria, Alex, Amy, all of you guys, thank you so much for just helping us out, taking care of the chat, keeping things moving. We appreciate you very much. And of course, thank you for shopping small business. We are just David and I, a little mom and pop vintage business. So thank you guys so much for all the love. And as always, that is right, Mods, you did kill it.
Yeah.
Of course you can, Helen. We're here for jokes.
Give it to us.
Oh, Victoria, you are so sweet. And I hope you love your bear cookie jar. He is precious. Thank you guys so much. It was a great night. Hope everybody had fun. And we'll be back on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So definitely join us. And remember, anything you purchase tonight is going to combine with anything that you guys purchase Wednesday night, and invoices will go out tomorrow. Okay. If anybody sees Dennis Romero, could you please send him my way? Need to speak with him. All right. So thank you guys so much. Okay. Here's Helen's Cinderella joke. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? I don't know. Let's think. I don't know. She gagged. Oh, Helen, kinky. I love it. You're so funny. Oh my God. Helen with her jokes. Helen with naughty dad jokes. We're here for it, Helen. We love you. Oh my God. I love you guys. That was fun. Thank you for a great night. And thank you for supporting Small Biz on YouTube. We appreciate each and every one of you and wish us luck on our endeavors this week out picking. All right. So guys, have a good week. Peace, love, and vintage. Do something nice for someone else. Everybody could use it. All right. Love you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.